Nothing But a Fan asks, how does one handle this foot thing? Society has told Ko and I that we are wrong, that we must conform to the norm. The f is this?
Read it! Stop pre-reading! You gotta read it out loud! You gotta say it out loud!
I want to move on to a segment. I try to do something different every time. This time, I would like to bestow upon some wisdom. Same with you. I want you to bestow wisdom upon them. Me to bestow wisdom upon them. We're both going to share our wisdom.
Okay.
This segment is called, don't cringe, Pico of the Lake.
Pico?
Yeah? What do you think? It's like Pippa and Ko, both of us, and sharing wisdom.
That's f***ing terrible. That was bad. That was bad. That was my brain pausing, thinking about the seagulls again.
So I'm glad it turned out so great. So anyways.
Yep.
I have papers here of people that are wanting our wisdom and our opinions, and just basically hearing our thoughts. You ready for this?
Yep.
I have not looked at these. I had my wonderful assistant go through them. So she handpicked these, and I'm gonna be looking at them, or reacting to them with you and answering them with you.
You're probably wondering why I'm here in the dark. Well, my power's out, and I need to film this ad. So what I did is I connected my phone to this headset, and I'm currently recording audio through my phone, and I put a battery in my camera. Yeah. Anyways, this video is sponsored by Gamersupps. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what Gamersupps is. You know what it is. Your mom knows what it is. Possibly your dad. Gamersupps is an energy supplement company that supplies you with delicious flavors for you to be able to game for extended periods of time, or for you to just have a pick-me-up in the morning or whenever you're feeling sluggish. Not only do they give you energy, but like I said, they have delicious flavors. They have the caffeinated ones that give you energy, and they have caffeine-free ones in case you want to have them at night, so you don't have to have all the energy but have the tasty beverage. Folks, I wanted to tell you guys about this today because there's a huge creator drop happening. The creator cups are collaborations that they have with certain creators. You can pre-order them and they'll arrive at your doorstep in due time. As of right now, they have a collaboration with Stephen He, which they already have made 2 flavors, but this is a shaker. They have VTuber ones such as Rainho, which is a really great VTuber, and Cinder, which is also a great VTuber, and Cinder actually has a sick-ass mouse pad available right now. VKet is also a featured creator on this creator drop, and don't forget that the Jujutsu Kaisen cups are still up for pre-order as of right now. Oh, and their flavor as well. If you have time, stop by the website, see what you can get there, and use coupon code COCO to get 10% off of anything on the order, or use the link in the description down below to have the coupon applied at checkout immediately. If you do that, you'd be greatly supporting the channel, and that allows me to do more things like today's video. Hopefully Pippa and I will be able to bestow upon some wisdom upon you guys. Use coupon code COCO and enjoy the video. Hopefully the power will kick on soon.
All right. Number 1, a viewer, an anonymous viewer asks, what is your opinion on VTuber cooking? Do you know about VTubers and cooking?
I know Onigiri's cooking. I like to watch her. I don't watch her on Twitch, but I watch her uploads on YouTube.
I don't know what this question wants to, if it wants to ask, like, on good VTuber cooking streams and stuff. But if I were to take an assumption, I think they're talking about all the bad that is out there. Yeah, there you go. That type of stuff. That type of stuff. And I know that there are some crazy ass that certain VTubers do where I'm just like, I want to jump out the window.
It's classic YouTube content, you know?
See, I know
VTubers are a genius for kind of taking an existing concept, right? And somehow making it like distinctly VTuber.
You know what? I'm gonna ask advice from you. How the I know all this why do I still feel hatred?
For the cooking or what?
For the concept of like any time somebody does something with food. Here's the thing, like with food and stuff like that. Like for example, like the rice washing. That was like a big thing there, right? I saw there was a VTuber out there that washed rice with soap, and I told myself they're doing that for content. But I still was looking at that pitchfork, and I'm like, in another life, I would have taken this pitchfork up, and I would have gone to war.
It's because you're weak.
I'm weak.
It's because you're weak. You haven't watched enough food gore. Eventually, you'll get desensitized.
I like watching food porn.
Food porn's boring. It's too mainstream. You gotta get into food gore.
That might be why, because I just like looking at good food. That whenever I see anything infiltrating that. Yeah, I think you're right.
I gotta send you this video of this man. He takes moldy rice out of his fridge and he washes all the mold off using like anti-mold soap thing. It's some Japanese guy, and he actually manages to get like all the mold off, and then he cooks it, and then he takes out like a fucking dehydrated ass fucking moldy ass radish, cuts that shit up. Such a good video. I gotta send that to you.
I think we should move on to the next question. Tom asks, what is the correct way to hold a pigeon?
Gently and with love.
I would say by the wings, because then it can't get away.
I would say you do not know much about birds, because if you grab a bird by the wings, it's just gonna break its own wings trying to escape. That's horrible. It's horrible. Don't do that.
I've never had a bird in my life.
You've never had a bird?
No. My grandma has though. I love those birds. Those birds were great. I never held them.
What?
I always talked to them. They were great.
What kind of birds were they?
They were cockatiels and an African gray.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, thing was been alive forever. Yeah, those were they were great birds. Do you like birds then?
Oh, yeah, I love birds. I have a bird.
Cool. I do like birds. I guess I should learn how to hold a bird.
With 2 hands, you gently scoop the bird. Make sure like you're not grabbing their little feet because you'll get scratched. Right? And you can kind of like grab them. Not like you put your hands over them, right? Like from the top.
Kind of like just like tuck their wings in a way and like kind of hold their body with the wings.
Yeah. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
But they'll hurt themselves. They're stupid. Birds are very stupid.
True. Bird brain is a thing. Next question. RDN Farm Co. asks, how do I get my Oshi to notice me?
So you can get your Oshi to notice you by showing up at her front door and threatening her with a knife. It won't be like a good kind of notice, and you'll probably get the cops called on you. But, you know, technically you'll achieve being noticed.
You're not wrong. I wouldn't do that, but that is a way to get noticed. That is a way. That is true. What I would do, either make really good art of them, cosplay them, or make a video game about them.
Normie answers.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat said Oshi graduates. Yeah, that's what you could do. You could get your Oshi graduated.
Oh, yeah.
You won't have that problem anymore.
That's next level, dude. How do I get them to graduate? Ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
I love them so much that I can't have them around anymore. Cancel them. Next question. You ready for this? Nothing But a Fan asks, which is a good friend of the stream. On behalf of myself and my friend Koefficient, thanks for the 100k feet. How does one handle this foot thing? Society has told Ko and I that we are wrong, that we must conform to the norm. Is this?
Read it. Stop pre-reading. You gotta read it out loud. You gotta say it out loud.
Society has told Ko and I that we are wrong, that we must conform to the norms of society like our corporal overlords force us to. I say we relent and embrace this unique feature the Lord has birthed us with. We shall shine in our field and not conform. I sound schizophrenic. Please help. Thanks. Oh, thank God you put that in there.
Self-awareness doesn't take it away. Doesn't take away from the thought though. What am I supposed to say to that? Is it
I
a
don't
question?
know.
I don't think that's a question.
You know what? We shouldn't even answer that. We should toss that. Anyways, next question. Anonymous asks, if you both had one day to prepare each other for a video game tournament, which game would each of you pick and enter?
Oh wait, I have to teach you?
I think so. Yeah, that's that. I have to show you a game that I would. So you prepare me, I prepare you.
Okay, what games are you good at?
Fighting games.
Okay, I'm preparing you for a very arbitrary, unknown version of like Street Fighter that was specifically released on fucking like one console, and it's a randomized port. Something low stakes, so you'll come in first. We're doing
you have to teach me something that you're good at.
Oh, well, I'm not good at anything.
I have to teach you a fighting game.
Oh.
Yep. Are you good at anything?
No, not really.
You know what? I'm gonna teach you Mortal Kombat because I think you'd be good at it.
I played that once in an arcade cabinet with my father.
Yep.
Okay, I'll teach you Pokemon Unite.
Oh, that's a good one. I've never ever played a MOBA. I'm very proud of how long I've gone in life without playing League of Legends.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. I don't know. And then there's like Teamfight Tactics. So that was like another opportunity to kind of get into it, and I managed to dodge that as well.
Teamfight Tactics?
Yeah, it's like the mobile version of League of Legends, I think.
Oh, okay. Mobile League of Legends. Anonymous asks, I watched the Pippa stream not long ago. She was playing this really cute game with cat girls. Since I've become obsessed with cat sex...
Clip it!
Please,
Clip it!
I'm in desperate need. How do I become normal again? That's actually a fucking thing.
I think it's just over for them.
Is there any hope?
You're just
I feel like anybody can have a second chance.
he's too deep into the cat cunny. It's over for him.
I would say I would go backpacking in Europe and just disassociate yourself with technology. Find God, maybe. Find God. Anonymous asks, how do I get a girlfriend? I knew this one was going to show up. I knew one of them was going to say.
Okay, well, I actually have a very thought out answer for this because I do get asked this quite often.
Okay, so before you go, I'm going to go into this because I found out there's an answer to this that I love. And I will forever say it every time anybody asks me. Can't get a girlfriend, just get a boyfriend.
You know what? That's a good answer.
It's so perfect. It's foolproof.
Yeah, just
All right,
one of the
Pippa.
homies.
Give me your wisdom.
Oh,
Let me see your thought.
Okay.
I actually want to know.
okay, so my wisdom on this. So move to a foreign country or just like go to a foreign country, right? Somewhere where the people look very different from you because then they won't know what like the beauty standards are from the place that you're from. And they'll be kind of like, because it's like, no matter, listen, even if people don't want to admit it, right? Realistically, you know, like everybody's kind of face blind to like people that they're not like familiar with seeing very often. So if you just go to like one of those places where they're kind of like not like as exposed to like whatever your race is, you can like more easily, right? Like trick them with your foreign exoticism.
That reminds me of I started watching trash TV, and that's like a tactic. I feel like a lot of trash TV like takes on, cause like that what's that one? 90 Day Fiance. They definitely take that and they apply it to that show.
Yeah, and it works.
And it works. Anyways, Jace asks, who is more degenerate, Pippa or Ko?
What's your most degenerate thought? Say something degenerate.
I don't know. Like, what's degenerate? I need like an example. Okay, maybe if I hear your answer first, then I could answer. Go for it.
Oh, now this is pretty degenerate, but I think like thigh-high stockings.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about this? Tomboys.
Oh, now that's degenerate. Now that's sick. Oh my god.
Tomboys are pretty dope.
What are you, gay?
Is that a thing that comes with the tomboy territory? And you know, this is actually a thing that I've answered. Yes, I am. I'm good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm gonna share that one with my coworkers.
Yeah.
Some of them are very into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Shout outs to Rosa, man. Next question. Kiwi asks, hi Pippa and Co. How do I get over my crippling addiction to hentai and eroge? You don't.
Oh,
Don't be there in the first place. I don't know.
turn the computer off.
Go backpacking in Europe.
Yeah.
Find God. See, a lot of people say, like, I see a lot of people in the chat, they're like, touch grass or something. Dude, there's people that touch grass and still have that crippling addiction.
Yeah, what do you do at that point?
I don't know. Like, if the grass doesn't work, like, what happens then? I have never heard of the grass not working. Yeah.
Pick up cigarettes instead, or hard drugs.
Anonymous asks, how does one get out of the hole?
Touch grass? Do cocaine?
I think the grass is foolproof for this one. All right, next question. Krisu asks, oh, wise Pippa, my coworkers have started to notice all the VTuber merch I keep on my desk. How can I explain to them what VTubers are and how they can keep me sane? How they keep me sane at my desk job each day?
I think you should tell them it's porn. Then they won't ask any more questions. They'll leave you alone.
That's true. They will definitely leave you alone.
It's also somehow less pathetic. That's a VTuber fan.
Oh God, I hate how true that is. I would just tell them that it keeps the demons away.
Well, now they're gonna think you're schizophrenic and a danger to the workplace. Yeah, I have the little cartoon anime girls on my desk because it keeps the demons away. Now you sound bad.
What do I want to live? I'm trying to put in myself into their shoes. Do I want to have them think of me as a schizophrenic or as somebody that has a porn addiction? I think I'd take the schizophrenia.
We're both going extreme here. You could just lie and you could be like, oh, it's my niece's drawings. Normies can't f***ing tell.
That's a good one. All right, next one. Anonymous asks, on your tier list stream, you said regarding Oedipus Complex?
Oedipus.
Oedipus Complex mommy f***er? I'm not a very good mommy, but I'll be your mother. And you placed it into S tier. What did you mean by this? What? Hold on, I gotta read this again. Oh, okay. Okay. Explain.
Okay, I think that question got mixed in. It's for somebody else. I don't know what they're talking about.
They didn't specify Pippa, and I definitely did not fucking do that. But I want to say, in hypothetical situation where you did do a tier list stream like this, and you were put into their situation, why did you place it on there?
That is a great question. I think when Sigmund Freud talked about mommy complexes and people having mother issues, I think he was really taking a canter into the brain of society as a whole. And it kind of makes the viewer sit down and reflect upon themselves and why somebody would place that so high up on a tier list. I feel like it's more about the viewer, you know, and their relation to their mother than it is about the streamer, because the streamer is just kind of, you know, the streamer is like a product of society, right? And the viewer imparts their feelings onto the streamer. And the streamer just kind of is like a blank canvas, and the viewer, they see what they want to see. So that's how I feel about that.
Next one, Mark Zetsu asks, cereal or milk first?
Do you have a controversial opinion here?
Do you?
No, I put the cereal in the bowl and then I pour the milk on top.
Thank you, God. Anyways, last question, Bear-san asks, is it possible to be a VTuber even though I have social anxiety?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, to be honest with you, being a VTuber kind of helps with that.
Oh, I would absolutely say so for that. Yeah.
Being a VTuber, kind of like a lot of people, I imagine, that are VTubers have some sort of anxiety, whether it be social or like something like that. That they don't want to, you know, kind of like be out there. So they.
It's one of the few like jobs basically where you can, if you want to treat it as a job, where you can like talk to people. And there is absolutely like whenever you want to cut stuff off, you can, right?
Yeah.
Because you can be like, oh, I got this message in chat. I don't want to read it. That makes me uncomfortable. You skip to the next one. You're like, oh, I don't want to be in a social situation anymore. I'm gonna end stream. Or you're like, oh, I'm too anxious to turn off stream because I'm scared I'm gonna disappoint people. Pretend your power went out. You know, like there's all these things you can do, and eventually, you know, like the little micro interactions that you have with people, like on Twitter and stuff. Eventually, you get better and better and better at talking to people. It's still rough. It's still like an uphill battle, but it does help a lot for social anxiety.
Yeah, when it comes to like you get better and better at this, dude. I remember I'm looking back at my old videos from like 2012. Holy shit, it's the cringiest shit. Because I copied, like I started YouTube because of a specific YouTuber. You want to know this story?
Tell me.
So I got into like fighting games and stuff, and I watched a lot of Let's Plays, and I watched a lot of DSP.
Oh, the camera's on.
Holy shit! Like unironically?
Yeah, no, I was a big fan of DSP.
Did you ever buy the gout soap?
Yeah.
You bought the gout soap?
Oh, no. I did not buy that. No. No, I didn't buy that. But like, I don't know, like, I imagine you're aware of like DSP. Like, I remember like, it's like to really solidify myself. Like back in the day, I used to watch them like Project 7. For those of you know, you know. And I started my channel kind of basically mimicking his Let's Play style. Camcorder in front of TV.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, now looking back at it, it's just really bad. And then, you know,
my God.
After a while, obviously, like I'm kind of like, all right. There's like some crazy figures, which was the fighting game community, that are now like literal memes. DSP is one of them, and Low Tier God is another one. And also Gutex is another one too. Yeah, it's crazy to see like these people that I knew from back then in a certain way, and now they're just like memes.
I mean, they were kind of always memes. Like, you're telling me you never went on YouTube and you were like, I'm looking for the latest DSP video, and you never ever saw those videos pop up where it's like, here's how to not play.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
How?
I knew about them, but I remember back then being like, man, why are people being so mean? Yeah. Young, impressionable teenage boy.
Oh my God. I feel
and
that.
it wasn't until like, what, 2012, 13, where it was like, all right, no.
You ever see the videos of him at tournaments where they're like, DSP, get off the stage.
Yeah.
You're not yeah.
Yeah, I remember the video where I think it was Chris Eglia, I think his name was. He was like going off on DSP too. Those are classic FGC videos.
They're wonderful videos. I wasn't like in the fighting game community or anything. I don't know anything about that, but God, those videos.
Anyways, yeah.
I just like crazy internet people.
Yeah, I used to cringe. I still cringe at my old stuff, but I still leave it up because I think it's like cool to see the journey. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I think I'm gonna end it right there. And anyways, I'll check you guys in the next video, guys. Peace.